things I kind of gathered from that interview last night with Todd Baumann is the Jaguars have been very, very good at bringing in quarterbacks with high character, that are well-spoken, that just give off a good aura, that just seem perfect for the organization. Now, they might not play up to the standards that we want, that we wish, but Todd Baumann seems like a good guy, as someone from Minnesota that you can tell he got off the farm last week, and he still has that Midwestern drawl. He seems like a good guy. Same with David Garrard, Trent Edwards. They seem like good individuals. Yeah, their production might not be fantastic, but still okay. It might be mediocre at times. And Jack Del Rio was saying yesterday that he's expecting David Garrard to start Sunday against Dallas. And from what I've been hearing from fans coming up to me talking about Garrard and Jack Del Rio, I'm getting an overall feeling, can Garrard just sit out another week? That's what fans are telling me at this point. They're saying, you know what, whether or not he's healthy, whether or not he passes his test today, we don't really want David Garrard back at quarterback on Sunday. Whether it's Trent Edwards or Todd Baumann or maybe even Patrick Ramsey, at this point, fans want somebody else. David Garrard has kind of overextended his welcome. He is those relatives that have stayed a little too long. Now, I don't know if he smelled like fish, but people still like him. I think they just need a change. Like I said last week, a refresher at quarterback. A nice dinner mint, something to change things up just a tad. It came out yesterday, too, that Garrard failed his computer-generated test last Friday. Now, if he had passed those, that would have been the clincher as to whether or not he would have started against Kansas City. And also a little bit hinged on Jack Del Rio giving him the go-ahead. So I think at this point, this team is better off with Todd Baumann or Trent Edwards behind center. I think that's what they need. Something different. And if Jack Del Rio says, you know what, my passion and desire has never been stronger. We want to maximize what we can do with what we have. Then I say, let Trent Edwards or Todd Baumann get the start. Something new. And I'm tired of every single week where it seems like one win or one loss determines whether or not the Jaguars will continue to stay in Jacksonville. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of, okay, well, if the Jaguars win now, maybe they can get a sellout and at least, very least, lift a blackout against the Houston Texans in 3 weeks. I'm tired of those. I want it to be this Jaguars franchise will be in Jacksonville for another 5 or 6 years, guaranteed. I don't like this. Okay, the Jaguars won. Well, they're staying. Oh, well, that was a tough Monday night loss. Are the Jaguars going to be in Jacksonville much longer? I'm really tired of that. And I think from what we saw with Todd Baumann, he can get the ball out quickly. He can throw it out of bounds. He looked comfortable. He looked poised. And I think a little bit of that has to do with the Kansas City Chiefs not having game film on him. This is a guy that hasn't started in the NFL in 5 years. So there's very little information on him. You know, whether or not he can lasso a cattle or a bull, ride a bull, I don't know. Maybe he can do that. But in terms of throwing the football, the Chiefs were not ready for that. So I think Todd Baumann, I think you start him. I think even though head coaches live and die with their franchise quarterbacks, I think you have to go in a different direction at this point. I think it's gotten to that time and place that Jack Del Rio says, you know what, my job is riding on this. I'm still well off in terms of money, but this team could get to 7-9, maybe 6-10. The city needs hope. This team needs hope at this point going into Week 8. You're listening to Miller on Sports down here at City Hall Pub every Monday and Tuesday. Come and join me 1 until 2. City Hall Pub down by the arena and the baseball grounds in Jacksonville. All this week for Oktoberfest down here at City Hall Pub. And if you're hanging out in Florida, Georgia, come on down. More Miller on Sports on Talk Radio 600 WBOB.